The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword. Offer your soul.
Ah, we get to try out my new weapon I got.
If you want to live.
What up, everybody? This is your boy DJ Mixmaster, and welcome back to Soul Calibur 2, to the Weapons Master mode. Last video, we ended up finishing off Chapter 7 Regaled by taking on just a sliver of Soul Edge's power. And now we're continuing on our quest to Chapter 8, Merak. So let's go ahead and get started. Chapter 8, the Third Gate. To the east of Aldebaran, I know I'm butchering these, lay the holy land of Merak. Here existed the third of the three gates that sealed Soul Edge, as well as the Grand Shrine of Merak, a name with which even ordinary citizens were familiar. Of course, few knew that the shrine was sealing the cursed sword. You experienced a bit of the evil blade's power in the forbidden grounds when you battled against the monster of flame born from a fragment of Soul Edge. You lost track of VERAL while dealing with the monster. I have obtained the power to destroy the gate. It was safe to assume from those words that he was headed for Merak. You hurried back to the second gate at Aldebaran, which was guarded by Bastion. The gate had been destroyed. Bastion was nowhere to be found. Just as with the gate in Mizar, this one was cut in two with a single stroke, but this time it was also scorched black. You let out a shudder as you recalled your battle in the Forbidden Grounds. Passing through the two gates and chasing after VERAL, you entered Merak, but the landscape was as far from the idea of a holy land as anyone could imagine. The entire area was awash with signs of destruction. Craters of black ash littered the ground, bridges and roadways were destroyed, and pillars of black smoke rose on the horizon. Was this all VERAL's doing? Here we go. Stage 1. Cirrus, City in the Sky. You were surrounded by a group of warriors. The city in the sky in which you stood once possessed the characteristic beauty of all highland dwellings, but no trace of that image remained. The main street, the tree-lined roads, the very buildings themselves, all laid in ruin, as if sliced apart by giant blades. It could only have been the work of VERAL. He seemed to bring destruction wherever he went. It was a mistake to mention his name inside the city. The gaze of those whose lives had been suddenly shattered all turned upon you. You told them that you were no friend of VERAL, but they did not listen. You were forced to draw your weapon in self-defense, but this only served to anger them more. They slowly closed in on you. The thin air at this high elevation complicated the matter. You would lose any chance of survival if you waited any longer. You had to put an end to the situation quickly.
Versus Yun Sung. The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword. Offer your soul.
Ah, we get to try out my new weapon I got.
If you want to live. Battle 1. Fight.
What the? And there it is, slowly gaining health. Which is what I need.
I will show you the greatest nightmare.
I'm going all out.
Battle 2. Fight.
Stay down.
More souls. Well then, let us dance. Battle 3. Fight.
Perfect. Haha.
Win. This is it.
Give up already.
Battle 4. Fight.
Oh no.
This is the end.
Oh, I'm thankful she not. No. What the? Get up. No. Oh my god. What the hell? What was that? What was that? Oh my god, that was close.
You win. Come unto me.
Here I come.
I wonder what the heck was that? Did both of those attacks cancel each other? I don't know. That seemed weird. It looked like she was going for a high attack, and I went for a low attack. Woo! Alright. Two roads. That's what I figured stage 2 was up here. Stage 2, Crystal Mine. Is it true you're trying to fight against VERAL? While stopping in a town to recover your strength, you are approached by a group preparing to fight VERAL. Just like you, the people of Merak weren't about to let VERAL walk all over them. You exchanged information with the Merak fighters. It turned out the VERAL had destroyed the city in the sky all by himself. In fact, he was always seen alone. That meant Leon was not traveling with VERAL. You wondered what he was up to. The group leader sighed deeply. There's something else I have to tell you, unfortunately. There are a few groups of outlaws as well as prisoners who broke free because of the destruction VERAL caused that now viewed him as a symbol of power. They are the shame of Merak. At that moment, there was a loud commotion outside the mine. It looked like an attack by the very people that he had just spoken of. But you were in no shape to fight. The group leader handed you a vial. Drink this. It's only temporary, but it will give you strength. I'll see you again if we survive. Dang, that's kind of dark. Like, come on, dude. The mine had suddenly become a battlefield. Let's go.
Versus Berserker.
Another one of you.
To arrange their battle. Sword, give me strength. Final battle. Fight.
Oh, and I'm losing health. Die!
I will show you the greatest nightmare.
Woo! Class up. Let's go. Pollux, Subchapter 3. Haha. But I bet you're probably thinking, it's like, wait, there was Subchapter 1 and now Subchapter 3. Where's Subchapter 2? Well, we go all the way back to Mizar, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Right here. This stage. This will allow me to go to Subchapter 2. But the conditions, and I think I explained this in the video in which this chapter was played in, that I have to finish this game mode first, and then all of these missions that I've done have a extra mission to them. There's no story or whatnot. But I have to not only complete this extra bonus mission for this stage, I have to be of a particular level, which is, if I'm not mistaken, level 72, which is Edge Master. So, as you saw from our class up, we're at 16, I believe. So, we got a long way to go before that's even possible. That's definitely going to be some grinding, outside of these videos, because there's no way, even after finishing this mode once over, doing it again for a second time, I'll probably be about round what, level 40 or something like that. So it'll be a while. But anywho, let's go back and continue. Stage 3, the Dubhe Arena. You headed east towards the Grand Shrine of Merak. VERAL was definitely headed there. By the time you arrived at the city, he had already beaten you to it. In the center of the destroyed city were the remains of a combat arena, and it appeared to have been a place where great battles flourished. For VERAL to pass through here so easily, the power he obtained must have been fearsome indeed. Seeing movement near the arena, you headed over to investigate. A disturbing-looking figure clung to the wall of the arena. It turned to glare at you with fierce hostility as you approached. Judging from the shackles on his body, he was obviously a prisoner, most likely set free in the chaos of VERAL's attack. He must have been a very violent criminal, for heavy iron bonds enwrapped his body. It would be difficult to cause any damage through those bonds with normal attacks. You quickly realized that the best way to fight him would be to cause impact damage by slamming him against the wall. Oh, let me guess, it's Voldo.
Voldo, the end. Now, two souls are fiercely entangled. Massacre.
Fighting Voldo is one of my most annoying things to do, because Voldo is the very definition of unpredictable. Like that! Oh my god! And like that! Get slammed into the wall.
This is it. More souls.
Ah, another class up. New stage. Stage 4. I'm assuming that's a L. Well, let's see. It could be an I. If it was an L, it probably would be. So I'm going to assume it's an I. Eos Vaz. The city was on fire. VERAL's onslaught must have happened only moments ago. You were catching up to him. Since the Grand Shrine of Merak was still a little ways off, there may be a chance to stop him before he destroys the seal. Racing through the burning city, you soon saw a figure on the plains ahead of you. There was no mistaking him. It was VERAL. You finally caught up to him. He hadn't noticed you yet. You carefully closed the distance. After following him for a short while, VERAL suddenly disappeared. You hastily broke into a run and soon saw that there was a large chasm in the middle of the plain. Strong winds blew up from the hole. You entered the hole in order to pursue VERAL. That's far enough. A young man's voice echoed through the shaft. It wasn't VERAL. I cannot allow anyone to interfere with his mission. If you intend to get in his way, you are my enemy. A young man stepped out in front of you, brandishing his weapon. It seemed that he was one of VERAL's followers. Amidst the fiercely rising winds, you drew your weapon and prepared to fight.
Watched over by the Almighty Ones, they unleash their fury. Souls, give me strength!
Is there no other way?
Final battle, fight!
Dang it! Haha, it's over. Here we are, the Grand Shrine of Merak. The Grand Shrine of Merak, the third gate that sealed Soul Edge, laid in ruins before you. VERAL had finally made it all the way here. Losing precious time to the fight in the chasm, you finally arrived at dusk and hurried into the center of the devastated shrine. The fierce battle had raged all the way into the deepest part of the shrine itself. Following along the path of the destruction, you arrived just in time to see the final blow. I suppose it was inevitable that you would be the final one to stand against me. DJ Mixmaster, was it? I'll not forget that name. VERAL tossed aside his opponent he had just defeated and turned to face you. You could feel VERAL's energy gathered into the strange sword in his hands. The entire shrine, no, the very barrier itself that sealed in Soul Edge seemed to tremble. It was time to finally put an end to this chase. Let's do this!
Versus Nightmare. The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword. Offer your soul. Sword, give me strength! Final battle, fight!
Oh no! Oh my god, I walked into that.
Battle, fight! This is it. This is it. This is it. Souls.
It has been done! Chapter clear along with a rank up. Alright. New costume for Nightmare. Alright. So, with that, I believe this is a good place to take a break. Next video, instead of continuing on the story with Chapter 9, Agol, I think we'll go ahead and explore this sub-chapter we unlocked, Pollux. So, like and comment on the video, subscribe for more gameplay, and so with that, see ya, peace.